my beautiful soul family, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is the All Signs weekly reading from July 20th to the 26th. I hope that you're all doing well. Of course, we're going to start with the Cancer because there's still a few days of Cancer season, and then we're going into the Leo season. So I'm going to start off with Cancer, and we're going to work ourselves to Gemini last but not least. I want to thank everybody here for the likes, the comments, the hypes, for you subscribing. Thank you for all being here. I really appreciate all your beautiful messages. I try to respond to most of you, but if I can't respond, I always put a heart. And in the heart, it's me sending you my blessings, my love, and light. Okay, and a lot of you are going through a lot at this time. What I do want you to do, and hopefully that you're going to do, is stay away from the news, stay away from social media as much as you can. Okay, just try to be in your own presence. Try to ground yourself in the best way possible. I always give you, ideas and what you can do for grounding, or to spend more time in nature if you can, and stay away from social media and the news. Okay, in any type of form or anything that's going to try to put fear, into you. All right, fear is just an illusion. It does not exist. It's only there to show you that you are misaligned with something on your path. Okay, so stay in love if you can, even if you're going through a difficult time. Stay in the process, or in the frequency. Stay in the frequency of love. Okay, right now is where the light workers, and you know who you are, the light workers, the 144,000 of you, and all the healers, light workers out there, seers, whoever you are, even if you're just a person that prays. Okay, send as much love, send as much positive energy into the world, into all of us. Okay, and try to stay in the love frequency. Do not engage in fear. Do not engage in drama. Do not engage in anything that does not serve you. Just pay attention to yourself, your family, wherever you are. Pay attention to where you are. Maybe do some Tai Chi. You could do some Tai Chi or Qigong for some of you that do like that. That also helps with the nervous system as well. Okay, you have to contain the nervous system, because it's or fight or flight all the time. Or there's also these products that I am selling. Why? Because it works for me. So why, if it works for me, why can't I share it with all of you? For those of you that do want those products, they're underneath my description box below. I have the products for USA and for Canada. Okay, and it's not expensive, and it does work 100%. I've been testing them for a while now before I brought them on my channel. Okay, and I found these products, so I did a lot of research before bringing it here, and you're going to be satisfied with it. You can take it hot or cold, and it's all natural products. Okay, so that's for the nervous system. Or find ways. Maybe I'm also doing breath work, a different type of breath work. There's a couple of people I do follow, and I just follow what they do, and then I feel so much better. Try to stay grounded as much as you can, and know that everything is going to be all right. We are protected beyond measure, and we are loved and supported too. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, so we're going to start doing the readings. I'm going to start with Cancer. I'm going to go all the way down to Gemini, last but not least, my beautiful gems. And that's all I have to say for this time around. And just take good care of yourself, self-love, self-care. Put everything that you're putting, try to put a lot of emphasis on you. If you have children, then put them, of course, on your children, on your family. I'm not saying that, but take care of you. Take care of your vessel. Drink properly, eat properly. Okay, at this time, it's very important, because we're integrating a lot of energy that's coming through us. And I've been taking it quite easy, because I can't force myself, because I get drained very easily right now. So I really have to protect my energy as well for myself. But I also want to be here for all of you, okay, so that you could follow through. And I'm doing the best that I can to be here, okay? But I've been resting a lot. And you know what? If you are needed to rest, please do the same. Do not ignore the signs that are coming in, what your body is trying to tell you, okay? Stay open to what your body is trying to tell you, so that you could take better care of yourself. Okay, so I love you all very much. Again, thank you for all your love, your support. Thank you for hypes, the comments, the sharing, and also Thank you, of course, for those of you that are new on my channel. Welcome as well, And for those of you that have been with me for a long time, thank you for your love and your support for all this time. I'm really humbled and appreciative of everybody. Okay, and yeah, so let's get started. Hi, Cancer, and welcome to your weekly all signs reading. Hope that you're doing well from July 20th to July 26th. So I had to start with you because some of you still have your birthday. So happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. I wish you all the best. Many blessings, many blessings of love and light. Okay. And then we're going to do, of course, Leo. Leo's birthday is here. Also just around the corner. So we're going to take out 1, 2, and okay, so let's see what your oracle cards are, Cancers. I hope that you're all doing well, my beautiful CMCs. You've got the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes people forget to practice gratitude, like to really say, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for earth, I'm grateful for the air that we breathe, food that we eat, the roof over our heads. Sometimes it's very small things that you have to be grateful for. So what Spirit is asking you here is to practice gratitude. You have the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Strong Sagittarius. Maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with a Sag. Who knows? Believe in your good luck. Believe in your good luck because it's coming. All right. Some of you are already experiencing it. And new moon in Aries. Go for it. Okay. Aries in your chart. Sagittarius in your chart. And your numerology, you got 333. It talks about resources. It's about material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. Cancer, all that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number 333 to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for your greater good. 333. I love that number for you. Okay, Cancers. Now we're going to look into your reading. All right, we're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it that you're not seeing that you should be aware of, and the outcome. And I will clarify some cards, not all of them, of course, or I won't do like a full-blown reading because this is your all signs, okay? So let's see what's happening for you, my beautiful CMCs. I hope that you're all doing well. I send you all my love. Thank you for all being here. I really appreciate all of you. Okay. Page of Swords, what's crossing you as your challenges, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands. There's been a lot of oppression here, especially from your past, okay? And everything that you had to go through from your past year, you had to go through a lot. But I feel that you did, whatever exchanges that took place here, I feel at times, this time, what the challenge is right now, because we are in the Cancer season. And yeah, I love to, everybody who's a Cancer loves to be in the Cancer season. But there's a lot of nostalgic energy, like feeling sad, thinking about the past, stuff like that. I believe that there could be people watching you from your past, like maybe family members, cousins, or it could be people that know you from your past. Maybe there's some type of communication from your past. It could be a past life too, whatever it is here. And there's a lot of great ideas coming through, but there's an energy here of someone looking back. Okay, so I don't know who's looking back here. In the current energy, you got the Devil, the Hermit, and the Five of Wands. Okay, well, I think that you're looking at yourself, Cancers. Okay, you're still looking at maybe your addictions or your things that you're bonded to or chained to. You're probably looking at your patterns here. Maybe you're working through shadow work, or you're maybe looking at other people's shadow work or other people's people that you still are dealing with, because some of you are still dealing with karmic energy here, and you really are taking a look at it. You're really taking the time out to look at everything here. I feel that you're really reflecting on everything here. And what I do see is that there's an energy where There's strife or drama, okay, in the immediate future. We'll see what this is all about. How you feeling? You came into your own reading with the Cancer card. You're ready to pack your shit and go. That's what you're ready to do. You're ready to, like, there's going to be like some type of good news. I do see here that you're going to overcome whatever these obstacles are. I feel that you're going to take your power back and you're going to move forward. It's a very ambitious card too, but I do feel that you're ready to move away from a situation or for anything that's toxic and karmic. What you're not seeing, you should be aware of, is the Star card and the hopes and fears, the Seven of Pentacles. You're looking at something here, seeing how far you've come in the situation and waiting for results to come in. And this is where the oppression is, and this is where you're feeling there's an energy of you're feeling the strife here in the situation, okay, or you're conflicted, okay. What you're not seeing, your environment should be aware of, is there's a miracle coming in, and this is going to happen this is in the energy where very soon we're changing nodes from Pisces to Virgo. We're going into Aquarius, I think. And is it possible Aquarius and wait a second, I forgot the nodes. Someone please remind me what the nodes are and mark them down if you can, please. Okay. But there's changing of nodes, and I know Aquarius is going to be the North Node. I just forgot who's or it's Leo. I think it's Leo that's going to be the North Node, and Aquarius is going to be the South Node for the next year or so. So there's a shift here that's happening. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. But there is a miracle coming in, and things will be in faith. Faith and hope is going to be restored back to you, Cancer. So I want you to hold on. I know a lot of you are saying, I can't hold on anymore. I can't do it anymore. Please do not do anything stupid. Do not give up, okay, on anything, because it's coming. I'm telling you. In the outcome, the Six of Pentacles, things are going to fall into balance here. That what you give, you're going to receive. There's donation support around you. You're going to be also giving as well, okay? You're going to be very kind and more giving at this time, but there's something coming into balance in the overall. There's beautiful healing that's taking place. There's a lot of major arcana cards. 1, 2, 3. You got at least 5 major arcana cards, which means that there's a change coming in here. And let's say you have one foot in the 3D and 1 foot in the 5D. You're gonna bring balance and release the 3D to come into the 5D here. If there's been opposition, if there's been, I feel there's going to be a compromise within you or somebody or people, and forgiveness within yourself, right, and others, and things are going to come into balance, and there's beautiful healing along the way, and you just need to remain patient, Cancers, and you're not gonna like when I say that, but this is what it is. And if you keep resisting it, the more that you are saying, well, I can't do it anymore, I can't be patient, well, the more the universe is going to send you that. Accept, let it go of tension, go with the flow, and understand that everything is coming to you, okay, in divine timing. Okay, let's see here. Eight of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I know some of you may be disappointed in terms of finances, but whatever it is that you're working on, keep doing it, okay? Whether you're mastering something, whether you're starting a new company, or you're adding on to this company, or whatever you're doing here, that you're putting long hours. I know there's a disappointment around that, but what I'm being shown is that there is some type of gift and wealth or money that's coming in, okay? A gain, G-A-I-N, gain is coming in here for you. You just have to remain patient. You're going to say, why? Well, because you got the Wheel of Fortune. That's why, okay? So that talks about karma, luck, being at the right time at the right place. There's change, it's faded, and there's abundance that's coming in. There could also be energy of people coming in. You're going to have support, okay? There could be support, something that's going to rebuild here. I don't know, it could be a structure, it could be anything, or you're going to be rebuilding, and there's collaboration and teamwork that's going to take place. But there's beautiful energy of that, okay? So let's keep that in mind. Page of Swords, the 4 of Cups. Let's look at this. Yeah, you're in your oppression that you're going through. There's interference. I do feel that. You're feeling stuck. You're overthinking. What I'm being shown is that there's good news coming in. Okay, there's good news coming in. with the Six of Cups, with the Page of Wands in energy. It's a new beginning, and I know you're feeling it. Maybe it could be someone from your past. Who knows? Who knows? It doesn't have to be, because I feel that you moved on from this. But there's an energy of, there's a message that's coming in, and I do see that your home is stable here. There's a stability in your home. There's celebration in your home. Okay, very positive. Let's look at the current energy and immediate future. Three of Swords, Three of Wands, the Magician. Yeah, like anything karmic, what you had to go through in your karma, toxic people, whatever you were chained to or bonded to, or you were looking at your patterns. There was a lot of grief and sorrow that you had to go through, disappointment, frustration. You had to go through it all. Okay, but you are releasing it. You are releasing it 100%. Because you are doing the work. Okay, it shows me here with the Hermit, you're doing the work, and congratulations for doing the work, Cancers. There's something you've been waiting for. You have your back to this. You've done the work already, and you're just waiting for, okay, when is it going to come in? You're manifesting. You're rising above the strife, or the conflict here. Okay, you're manifesting. You're going to come to a peace. There's peace here. Okay, there's peace. There's going to be peace in the situation. Something, okay, even though there's indecisiveness, there will be peace in the situation here. In terms of finances, I feel like you're going to be steady, and just continue focusing on the positive, focusing on what you want and what you're not seeing, because there's a miracle coming in. You've been waiting for it. It's in divine timing. Okay, and I do believe a lot of people are going to come back into your life to try to make amends, to make peace with you. It's up to you if you want to make peace with them. It doesn't mean that you have to be friends with them. You could just make peace with them. Actually, there's one thing that happened a long time ago, but I'm just going to say quick, because a lot of you don't know about this. Maybe I didn't tell you about my mom. At one point, she was going through something where she felt that she needed to say things, and she didn't want to continue certain friendships or relationships in her family, whatever the case is. And one day we had a long conversation about this, and I said, well, you could tell the people how you feel. Like, you don't have to like say it in a bad way. Like, say that whatever it is that you feel you have to say to your, to the people that hurt you, because these people have hurt my mom. And so she said what she had to say. She had discussion with people, and then she closed the doors. She didn't want to have, like, she wanted just to like have a conversation, say what she had to say, and say her goodbyes. And that's when she started liberating herself. And she was, I can't believe that I was able to do that, because for her, her religion and how she probably, like, how she got brought up and everything, maybe her mom and her which is my grandmother, maybe they were taught differently, but when I told my mom, yeah, you could say goodbye, you could cut the contract, just, this is what you have to do, and I told her how to do it, and she was freed. And this is what I feel that's happening for you, is that people might come back. You don't have to fight every battle, type of thing, but if someone does come back and wants to say their final word, then let them have their final word and say what you have to say, and then that's it, cut the cords. And this new good news that's coming in is in the when we turn into the Leo season. And in the month of August, I see some type of good news, something that you've been waiting for, that's arriving here. And yeah, there is a turn of events, and you're not going to believe your eyes, Cancers. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Leo. Hi, Leo, and welcome to your All Signs weekly readings from July 20th to the 26th. So I do want to say happy birthday to all my lionesses and lions out there. I wish you all the best. Have fun on your birthday and just enjoy, okay? And let's get started with your reading. We're going to start with some oracle cards. We're going to take out a angel number, all right? And also Moonology. Okay, you got two. And we'll take one from the top. Okay. Oh, look at that. You got your own card, Strength. That's why I love it when everything is so synchronized with you. And lately, that's how it's been with the readings with you, that I feel very much is everything coming into synchronization. So you got 000. This is also the number of spirit, okay? But it's about strength. This is what your card is. It's about obstacles, hurdles, hardships, strength, building character, and experience. Leo, Leo, There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. And if you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Okay, so Spirit says, hang in there. You got the strength to do this. Let's look at your moonology. You got last quarter moon in Aries. So you have Aries in your chart. Work through your feelings. So work through your feelings, Leo, and use the water element to work through your feelings. And write things down if you can. You got the full moon in Taurus. Detoxify. So maybe after your birthdays and after you go drinking and eating and whatever, start detoxifying, okay? And so you have Taurus in your chart. And then you have the full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Let your fears dissolve. So some of you have Cancer, Taurus, and Aries in your chart, or you're dealing with one of these people or situations. All right, let's get started here. We're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it that you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of? And the potential outcome. And then I will clarify some cards. Not all of them, but I will clarify. Okay? Leo. The Four of Wands was crossing you in your challenge as a challenge is the Nine of Cups and the Moon. Yeah, there's a lot of fear energy here, okay? And that's why it says to dissolve your fears through the full moon in Cancer. There's something still that you're not seeing here, okay? There's illusions, of course, deception. You have to follow a path where things still have to be revealed to you, and your intuition is going to be tested. So yeah, it's asking you to take a step back here from a situation. Okay, pay attention to your dreams, Leo. Well, I do see stability in a home. Celebrations in a home. And you do want something, though. You want some type of wish fulfillment, and that's the challenge. Okay, but we'll see what that is. In the current energy, I got the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, in the immediate future, the Eight of Pentacles. You are working on something, number 88. So August 8th, which is the Lion's Gate, okay, that's a good time to do a prayer, to do some type of ritual or meditation, or manifest, okay, because it's a very beautiful energy. Whatever you're putting a lot of energy into, they're asking you to continue to do so. You're feeling stuck, you're overthinking about things here, okay? There could be interference. It could be interference, what, from the past? Could be. Things left unsaid, things left undone. I do see that there's a new beginning in a home as well. There is new beginning, and there's also luck in that home, okay, or a business. Maybe some of you have a business in your home. How are you feeling? Pretty solid with the Ten of Pentacles. What you're not seeing, you should be aware of is the Four of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune is open fears and dreams. In the hope and fears, and in the immediate future, you got the Seven of Wands. In the overall, you got the Fool card and the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords. There's a new beginning everywhere. There's new beginnings here. That's all I see. Okay. After a time taking time out here, I do see a lot of you are leaving something behind. Maybe you might be relocating, you might be moving, you might be traveling. There's a new journey here. It's not about the destination. It's the journey that counts. There's no rush here. Take your time. There's going to be resolution in everything, okay, that you're leaving behind. And some of you, it's just a transition maybe you're going through. But there is better times. And with the Fool card, there's a new beginning here. And now you're feeling like this Ten of Pentacles. There's something long-term here. It could be in a home, could be an inheritance, a home, an estate, money falling on your lap. Yeah, the 10. Wheel of Fortune is here, okay? So maybe you're not going to see this happening or coming towards you, okay? This whatever that's faded. What you should see that you should not, what you should be aware of is the Four of Pentacles. where some of you are have to let go of things maybe in your mind, in the way you think about things, or it could be in a home, like if you're hoarding, okay, time to release it, time to let go of it, okay. Some of you are holding on also to things or situations or grudges here, okay, time to let go, let things rest over here. I feel that there's an energy where you're gonna let go of overthinking, and you're gonna break free from that. And you've been overcoming your challenges, and also I'm being shown is that you are standing up for yourself, and you are protecting what's yours, Leo, okay. And you're setting healthy boundaries here. It's very positive, okay. So let's see, this one extra card for the overall, one for each, and then I'm gonna just tell you, give it to your own reading again. Oof. Yeah, well, there's a beautiful energy here, where there's like, a lot of harvest. You've been working on yourselves. You're very grateful for everything that you have here, and you're very I do see you financially stable. I do, or maybe you're going into that direction. But whatever I see is that I do see you, like being here in the moment and being strong. Um, I feel that if in the home, if there's been opposition or strife, okay, or arguing or anything, or if it's a home or a business, whatever it is here, there's going to be peace. The white flag is coming out, and there's going to be peace here, because I see a lot of like completions taking place. And in what you're not in your challenge here is that you're at crossroads. You don't know which direction to go because of the moon card. So when there's the moon card, you just don't do anything. Just take a step back and wait and reflect on things. Okay. In the current energy, I do see a lot of great ideas taking place of things that maybe are left unsaid and done here. And I feel like you're moving forward. You're not looking back anymore. If there's like some type of communication, you're like, even if with people, you're not talking about these same old problems. You're leaping forward. Your strength card came out again. Okay, you have a lot of inner strength here to overcome. 888, very strong energy, which you're not seeing, that you should be aware of. There's going to be new opportunities with the Empress card. Love. This is Venus with love and finances. There's a lot of healing in the home. Art. Maybe all of you doing art. Maybe you're doing gardening. Maybe you're doing, I don't know, maybe you're writing a book, you're painting. You are an artist. Whatever it is, some of you are, you're an artist here. And I see like huge change coming in for you, and you are being guided to do so, because all you see number 11 every time you think about it. Okay, you got in how you're feeling the 10 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups. This is something long term. It could be yes, for some of you this could be a relationship, but this is like happiness, domestic bliss, or with your children, or just being truly happy here. Or retiring early, whatever it is. And there's a bigger picture in the situation here, and someone is going to be taking action. All right, and there's going to be peace, right? Even if you're indecisive here, there's going to be peace. There's a truce in a situation, 100%. There's peace, truce, whatever it is, there is. And with the wheel of fortune, there's beautiful things coming in, and there's going to be a huge transformation. Okay, you are purging, you're letting go, and you're like, there's a lot of stripping. Things are being stripped away for endings to take place, for new beginnings to take place. And this is what I see for your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. The next we're doing is Virgo. Virgo. Hi, Virgos, and welcome to your All Signs Weekly Reading First of the World. My beautiful healers of the earth. You are the healers of the earth. We're going to start right away with your numerology. Okay, and then we're going to take out also from the moonology one card, one at the bottom, one at the top. It's always good to get extra information, right? Oh my God, you got two cards for your numerology. The first one you got is number 2121. This is the first time I think I get this card for a lot of people. And guess what it says? Success and wealth. So as you know, the nodes are going to be changing very soon, right? And Virgo, you've been, I say we because I'm there with you all the time, but we all been experiencing the Virgo in the South Node, right? And what you had to go through in your relationships, jobs, stuff, whatever it is that you had to, that things that happen. Okay, so, but what you did get here is that don't forget, actually, like, yeah, we're gonna be like, finally, right? You're gonna be, oh my God, finally, but don't forget what you learned. in that time. Okay, that it did take place. You got 2121, which talks about success, wealth, talks about balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. Virgo, your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? 2121, which talks about success and wealth. Nice. And you got 333, resources. This is about creativity, right? Communication. It's material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, confidence, material gain, epic romance. Virgo, all that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number 333 to reassure you of the prosperity and well being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. I like these numbers, to tell you the truth. I really do. I'm going to put them here on each end because I do have some cards here for you. Moonology. You got the first square moon in Pisces. And this talks about honor your feelings. Virgo, honor your feelings and who you are. Okay, so you have Pisces in your chart, but it's also the North Node in Pisces, right? This is what we had to go through. Well, you had to go through. Well, everybody had to go through. Is the North Node in Pisces to see who you are, and in Virgo you were in the South Node. Okay, you also got the full moon in Pisces. Okay, a lot of Piscean energy. Forgive yourself, forgive a situation so you can move on and not hurt your body. And you got the full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture in a situation, Virgo. They're asking you to see a bigger picture here. So you have Sagittarius in your chart as well. Oops. There we go. All righty. Let's get started with your reading, shall we? We're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it that you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of and the potential outcome? And then, of course, I'm going to clarify. Okay. Just let me... One more time. All right. Ace of Swords. What's crossing you is the Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. There's a breakthrough coming in for you. Very, very much you're going to have clarity. Okay, clarity is coming in. Crown, third eye, throat chakra, but mostly the crown and third eye, and also the throat chakra here. I see like an expansion. I see clarity in communication here taking place. The challenge here is you being open to it, okay? And I do see some type of learning. There's a lot of learning here. There's collaboration and teamwork in the current energy. You got the Seven of Wands, the Three of Wands, new beginnings, new future, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, new beginnings here taking place. This is about happiness. It could be domestic bliss. It could be happily ever after energy. It could be with your children and just or your whoever. It's like you are happy with yourself here after all the lessons and learning and energy. What I do see is that you're waiting. There's something that you're waiting for. You have your back to the past here, and you're waiting for this new energy to come through. You're open. You're ready. You're just waiting for this breakthrough, for a yes, for a whatever it is here that you're waiting for. And I do feel that you are overcoming. You're overcoming a lot of your challenges here, and you are standing up for yourself, and at the same time, setting boundaries, healthy boundaries around you. What you're not, how you're feeling. Well, you're feeling like the Justice card. What you don't see coming, what that's around you, is the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. The hopes and fears, the Page of Cups, and the outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. In the overall, is the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups, and of course the Five of Cups. There could be disappointment in terms of if there's a connection here for you. Maybe it's some of you that had a connection here. Sorry, because I'm hoping that my hair doesn't. Sometimes my hair gets in front of the microphone, so. I just wanted to push it away. If there's been conflict, or disappointment in a connection or a union or a partnership here. I feel that there's going to be a lot of communication that's going to be done. There's going to be a lot of communication, and I do see that this could lead to success. Okay. Um, you want the truth and nothing but the truth, Virgo. The truth is coming out. So you are cuspers here. Okay. September 22nd is an energy that being shown. Doesn't have to be that date, but it could be. Um, yeah, this is about truth and balance, karmic justice is coming in. Yeah, there's new beginnings here. That's definitely, you have to follow your heart. This is what you have to do, and I think you are following your heart. And what you're not saying, there's something long term here. This could be inheritance, money falling on your lap. It could be an estate, a home, retiring early, or this is in terms of work. Whatever this is, could be also a relationship, I don't know, or a friendship. Whatever this is, there's something long term. There's happiness and the wheel of fortune. There's a second chance. This is about fate, karma, luck, being at the right place at the right time. Change is coming. There's abundance here. Okay. So let's clarify. I'm going to take out one card for each. Right. Let's clarify. King and Queen. So yeah, there's two people communicating here. Whatever this is, okay. Whatever this, if there's been disappointment in wherever these two of cups is for you, okay, there's going to be communication taking place here. Some of you may feel left out, stuck, okay, and there's a lot of fear energy, but I feel that there's an energy that you have to make a decision here, okay, and whatever this commitment here is, you're really thinking about it, what you have to do in this situation here, but there's definitely communication, right? Okay, yeah, and making decisions. So this week you're going to be making decisions in terms of who you're connected to. Don't hold back. Don't hold back, Virgo. Whatever this is, with the Ace of Swords, you got the Ace of Wands. There's two new beginnings back to back here. There's going to be passion here, some type of creativity, maybe. Whatever it is here, it's an energy of, there's a spark here, okay? There's a new spark or something is being who knows? Could be. Whatever it is here, there's two new beginnings that are taking place. In the challenge, you need to be confident in yourself. You need to be open. You need to be confident in yourself. There's a lot of passion here, determination, and you're changing everything about yourself. There's an energy of change here that's taking place for you. There's been a lot of oppression, okay, in the situation that you've been dealing with, but I do feel that you've been doing a lot of learning, and there's been leaning, and there's been people there. There's still a structure that you're coming back to, okay? In the Seven of Wands, you got the Four of Wands in the current energy. Where it shows me here is that, in this home, whatever there's stability, there's celebration in this home, but at the same time, you had to go through a lot of challenges in this home, and you had to fight off things for this home, and you had to really stand your ground for this home or the people in this home. There's an energy of that, okay? In the current energy, I'm also seeing that some of you feel left out, ghosted, or you feel alone, okay, in a situation. Or there's a temporary setback when it comes to your finances. Now, this is not all of you, but for some of you, like, this is, okay, but it's temporary. And I do see, like, the King and Queen of Cups here. If there's these two people, okay, there's a lot of love energy with the Ten of Cups, okay, there's a lot of happiness here. There's valuing family and having that, there's like a happily ever after energy, okay? You're very close to, very, very close to success here. And yeah, you're very tired, you're exhausted, Virgo, but you're still determined to move forward, okay? There's determination here on your part. And you're waiting for something to come in. You've been reviewing something for a long time, and there's going to be a gain. There's going to be a new beginning here. And whatever it is that you are doing here, whatever you're putting a lot of energy into it, they're asking you to follow your heart. because with the Wheel of Fortune, there will be celebration around you. Okay. Also, you know, you've been waiting patiently here for some type of divine timing, some type of message to come in. If there's been opposition, I do see a truce, forgiveness, peace, balance, and beautiful healing. But there is definitely abundance coming in divine timing. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Virgo. And next we're doing is Hi Libra, and welcome to your All Signs Weekly reading. So we're going to start right away with your reading. We're going to take out some oracle cards. I'm going to take out your, of course, angel number and moonology to see what's happening here for you, and then we're going to get into your reading. Okay, to get more information on what's happening with you. In your numerology, you got 7777, 4 sevens. Whew. This talks about commitment. It's about wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, auspicious outcomes. Libra, you will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. 7777. Nice. Let's look at the moonology. You got last square moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. How do you do that? Through your emotions. Use the water element. Talk less, feel more. Maybe you have Pisces in your chart. All right. Also, you got new moon in Cancer. New moon in Scorpio. Scorpio, you have Pisces, 2 water signs already. Go deeper. Maybe you have these signs in your chart. Go deeper in your feelings, right? Using the water element. Maybe write, meditate with water. And you got the full moon in Leo. Go wild. Maybe you need to have fun. Maybe you need to go out there and have fun. Okay, go wild. You have Leo in your chart. But the north nodes are going to be changing soon. Leo is going to be in the north node. And I think if it's not mistaken, Aquarius is going to be in the south node. So get ready to rock and roll. And Jupiter is in Leo. So that's also very exciting. All right. August is going to be, we're not in August yet, but we're getting there. But August is going to be a month of a lot of activations. Don't forget the Lionsgate 888 portal. Okay, don't forget about doing some type of ritual, even if you just light a candle and wish good for the earth or the people or peace, whatever you want to do. Don't forget about that. Okay, let's see what's happening here. The Hermit. What's crossing you as your challenge? The 3 of Wands in the Nine of Pentacles. There's something that's moving very slowly here, okay? You've been waiting for something, and that's the challenge. You've been waiting, and that's the problem, the waiting part, because you're waiting. Spirit says not to wait. Do your life. Fulfill your life. Do what you have to do. The doors will open when they're time to open. Everything is going to come in synchronicity, and everything is aligned. So a lot of you right now are taking time out. You're following your own path here. You're reflecting, meditating, okay? It's a slow-moving process. It's not a fast-moving one. In the current energy, you got the Queen of Pentacles, the Hangman, and in the future, the Magician. There's stability here, okay? Nice and steady, and every day there's stability. But some of you are feeling stagnant. You're feeling stagnant in a situation that's not moving because you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something to come in here for you. But you have been manifesting and raising your vibration here in the immediate future. And how you're feeling? 7 of Swords. Another 7. 5 sevens. Maybe you have to say the truth. Maybe the truth has to be said to you because you are Libra. You are the karmic justice card. So it's about truth, fairness, and the balance here. And maybe you're the one to pull the plug or to say what that has to be said so that you can move forward from a situation here. It's almost like you're coming very close to a breakthrough in a situation. What you're not seeing here is that there's going to be a lot of celebration, hopes and fears with the King of Pentacles. It's a very slow-moving energy of wealth, resources, of I mean, if this has to do with a business, it's not very fast. You're not a risk taker here, but or this is someone that you're dealing with, but someone here is building an empire, okay? And the outcome is that there could be a strife in a situation. There could be conflict here. Maybe you're feeling conflicted in a situation. In the overall, things have to be stripped, purged, okay, away, like for endings to take place, for new beginnings. So some of you maybe have been going through this metamorphosis. You're in the cocoon stage, coming out soon to be a butterfly. And there's an ending that had to take place. Something had to collapse here, okay? Maybe you were in the dark for too long and finding the light is showing some signs here, because there's a realization of a dream that's going to come true for you. And you have been taking time to heal and to take time. You've been taking time to heal and rest here, okay? But there's a huge transformation this week. Yeah, it's about realizing a dream, okay? Something is going to come true here, okay? I'm going to take a card each for everything. Again, another 7, 6 sevens. Okay. Alrighty. So there's something here you're contemplating, changes coming upon you, and you know this, okay? So you've been trying to bring things into balance, multitasking, multi-doing, whatever you're trying to do here. The Lion's Gate, excuse me. The Lion's Gate, it's very important here, okay, for you, because you have 888 and you have 6 sevens on the ground. That's like very, very auspicious, okay? So I do feel like you're in your lucky period here, but like I said, there's change that's coming in. Maybe the relationship with yourself, you're looking at the relationship with yourself, okay? Maybe within yourself, like your habits, maybe so you are working through shadow work, or whatever it is here, whatever it is, if this is a connection to a connection or a relationship, or this is a connection within yourself, you are really taking the time to look at it. And what you've been waiting for is a new beginning, because I feel that you have to let go of karma, anything that's karmic, okay? I feel that you have let go of that, or you are in the process of letting go of that, to a new beginning to take place. There's a new portal, a new door that's opening, and you're finally letting go and releasing toxic people. Could be toxic energy, could be things that you're chained or tied to. Could be shadow energy people, that shadow energy, or anything that's karmic, or anything that you were tempted or something to do here. I feel that you put your back behind. And Venus is coming in saying, I know things are moving slowly in love and finances, but to trust the process, because there's new opportunities and abundance coming in for you. There's a lot of healing. Okay, I see home healing and a lot of art, maybe healing art, writing a book, or maybe you're a painter, maybe you are a singer, whatever it is that you do, that's an artistic way, okay? Whatever you've been doing, it's about planning, okay? Planning, yes, because this is like an everyday thing. You're planning, you're having patience, and you're doing what you have to do slowly here, going through this situation, but it's a slow energy. It's not a fast energy. In the current energy here, some of you have one in the 3D and 1 foot in the 5D, and everyday life here, you're looking at yourself, which you have to bring yourself into balance. If there's been opposition, or there will be forgiveness here, okay? There's an energy of bringing both feet in the 5D, right? Okay, and you're like trying to maintain that, but there's beautiful energy of healing, and you need to remain patient in the current energy. There's a bigger picture that you have to look at when you're in this hangman position in the current energy, and you have to be a leader. You have to be decisive, instead of just waiting there and waiting and waiting and waiting. Whatever this is, I don't know what this is, but you need to take action here. And what I see is that you've been standing up for yourself, and you've been setting healthy boundaries, and the universe is trying to propel you forward here. And you've been actually doing that because you've been manifesting forward change. There's been a lot of opposition, okay? around you, and I feel like you're going to tell the truth finally if you've been keeping it in. What you're not seeing here is that there's a lot of options, and you're confused about who are your true friends, who are your true people here. There's some type of confusion. And that has to do is that you have temptations here that are not good for you, that you're wanting, or um, some of the things that are in this cup are not, some of them are good and some aren't. And you have to see you have to make something your priority here. What is your priority, right? You got the Hierophant with the King of Pentacles. Again, so you could be a teacher, you could be a leader, you could be helping others, or you're being guided here, or you're guiding others. It's about taking the higher road in energy and why that's why it's been taking a bit more time, whatever this commitment is. Okay, whether it's work, love, I don't know. It could be many things here. Something at work here, maybe there's a lot of competition here, but a lot of you are putting a long hours into something here. You're bringing new things. If you're adding on more things, you're trying to master something. You've been undecisive, but there's going to be a peaceful resolution because you got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot in the outcome, which talks about a breakthrough. There's going to be abundance. Could be also new love that's coming in for you, and you're taking your power back. You're going to overcome your obstacles, and there's going to be good news, and you're going to be moving forward. I also see short distance travel for you, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and next we're doing is Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio, and welcome to your All Signs Weekly. We get started right away with your Moonology. Okay, just some extra cards, to get extra messages, and your angel numbers. What's your angel number for this week? Hi, Cosmo. Of course. Okay, in your numerology, you got two. You got God's Spirit energy, which is about 0000, and it talks about strength. Okay, so Scorpio, this is about obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, and experience. Scorpio, there might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. You have been struggling or feeling lost. The winds of change will blow in your favor if you've been suffering or feeling lost. Some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. You got the strength. Hi. She's so cute. So when Cosmo comes into the reading, there's a reason why she comes in, huh? It's because she's coming here to protect. It's a protection. And Scorpio, of course, this is about protections from all the realms. She sees things, she feels things, and she's doing her own work. Okay, well, I'm working on you. Okay, you got change. 1331. Change. It's okay, sweetheart. Yes. She has beautiful fur. Her birthday's coming up, actually. She's a Leo. Her birthday's coming up. Her birthday's August 14th. And she didn't have a mommy and a daddy. So I got her when she was really, really, really young, as you can see. And she is like always with me, always. She follows me around the house. Sometimes she leaves me for a bit, which is okay. We need a bit of separation. Okay. But her fur is so beautiful, and she's so shiny. And she has, it's okay. And she has a bit of white, just a line of white here and right here on her collar. But the top layer of her is all black. Yeah. And she talks to me often. She's always talking to me. Okay, let her do whatever she wants to do. So you got, I just want to give you more info on her. So your other numerology I got is 1331, change. So change is coming. This talks about encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, and creative work. You are going to level up, Scorpio. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. Okay, and in the Moonology, you got the last quarter moon in Libra. Okay, so you have Libra in your chart. It says, make time for self-love. So Scorpio, make time for self-love. Self-love is like, pouring all the love that you have for other people in your life. Also do it for yourself. So beautiful energy. I love that. Right. Wear the color pink also. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. You also got the first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings, Scorpio. Honor your feelings. Maybe you have Pisces in your chart. And it says here, the full moon in Libra. Again, Libra energy. A very strong Libra energy. Find a balance here. You need to find a balance in your life or in a situation that you're dealing with. So strong Libra and Piscean energy. Now we're going to get started with your reading. We're going to look at your situation and what's crossing you as your challenge, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it that you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome, and then I will clarify the cards. One more time. After oppression, the sun will shine on you. Your success and victory, and there's a lot of abundance and opportunities are coming in. Okay, Scorpio. Queen of Wands. What's crossing you as your challenge here is the Nine of Wands, and in your situation is the Fool. Yeah, there's a new beginning here. It's about you taking a leap of faith. This has to do a lot with your confidence. If it has to. I think the challenge here is because you're so exhausted, you're so tired that whatever the situation, it took so much out of you, but you've been persevering, moving forward, and you're very, 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 very close to success here. And what they're asking you to do is to remain passionate about yourself, passionate towards life, and also like to be, to have confidence in yourself. So look at the current energy. You got the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles in the future. What is it that you are feeling right now in who you are? For Pentacles, what you're not seeing, you should be aware of is the Ace of Cups. And you got in hopes and fears the Devil. You got the Seven of Swords in the outcome, and overall you got the Hierophant. So this week you have to proceed carefully, because I do see that there's someone here that could be withholding information, right? Okay, could be you or someone that's withholding information. I don't know. In the overall, you have to take the higher road here in the situation. Okay, maybe you're being guided to do so. Maybe you're guiding others. It could be an energy of that. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus energy. Yeah. Okay, let's see. You're feeling, in the current energy, you're feeling kind of confused. Maybe you have too many options. Maybe the things that you want, some of the things that you want are not good for you. It's like they're temptations, because these are repressed emotions and traumas that you haven't dealt with, that you still have to release. Okay, so there's confusion, maybe, I don't know. And there is a message that's going to come in. And I do see also that in the near future that you're moving towards something here very slowly. You're planning every day. Like you're planning, you're being patient, and you're persevering, and you're moving forward. 3 P's, okay, going forward here towards something. How you are, well, you're holding back. You're holding on to things that no longer serve you. You're holding back in what you have to say. But I do see that there's stability here, and you are being guided by spirit. What you're not seeing, you should be aware of, is that there could be a message coming in of love. This is an abundance. It doesn't have to be just love, but there's an abundance and the celebrations around you. There could be an energy where, I don't know, like there could be like a renewal of love. Yes, there could be new love. You're going to feel love. It's an overflowing emotion, but at peace. In the hopes and fears here, you got the Devil card. Yeah, there's 2 situations here. I see that someone here has, like they're obsessed with you. Okay, like they want you, but they see you like that you're a beautiful woman, and they're interested in you in that way. Or this is like you're dealing with something that's karmic, or someone that's karmic, or maybe there could be an energy here of something that it could be like in terms like this person could be toxic, or a situation is toxic here, or you're seeing someone's shadow self a lot here. You know, yeah, there's something about that. Maybe you're not confident about this person anymore. I'm not sure, but someone here is withholding secret. There's a secret here. Okay, I don't know who. If it's you, them, whoever this is. Okay, there's an energy of that. So let's look at the Hierophant in the overall. The Eight of Pentacles. Listen, if you've been, I know that you've been going through a lot here. There's a lot of emotions here that are going on. I feel the emotions that you're going through, Scorpio. There's something here you've been putting a lot of energy in. I don't know what it is, okay? And there's just a lot of energy you've been putting, trying to master something, try to understand something. I don't know. It could be yourself. You try to understand yourself. Who knows? Or you're trying to understand your intuition, or you're trying to understand what manifestation is, or you're putting a lot of work, or this could be a job, or something that you're, or you're trying to master, or you're trying to bring into effect. I don't know, whatever this is. Okay. What I'm being shown here is that there's something with the Ten of Pentacles. There's something. It could be money falling in your lap, inheritance, or just a home, or buying a home, selling a home. It could be an energy of you retiring early, or there could be an energy of something long term here. But you have to be confident about yourself, because finally, after being tired and being tested, and you're very close to success here, something is coming into balance, that what you give, you're going to receive. So you could be a promotion, a job. Okay, you're going to get higher paid, or people are going to look at you differently because you're maintaining this composure of who you. Maybe you're going to have a lot of like donations or support around you. But I also feel that you need to be. Now, I'm not saying for all of you, Scorpio. I'm not saying, but you need to probably help out more. Give to others. It's a time of giving. Okay, and starting to be generous here. In this new beginning, I do see you're walking away from something or someone. Okay, you're going towards your 9 and 10 of cups. Okay, there's a path here, and you have to step into the unknown, right? In the current energy, there could be some type of communication, or someone's watching you online, or whatever it is. There's a lot of ideas coming through, but I don't know, it's not a great energy. Okay, with whoever, because there's a lot of confusion around this. Someone here is coming in brokenhearted, like, or they're suffering, or they're hiding. They're hiding. They were hiding how they were feeling. Okay, but there's an energy like of someone you're coming in brokenhearted, or they have something on their heart or chest that they need to say here. But there's all new beginnings in these completions that you're going through, and the universe is going to propel you forward. You want to probably go in a slow motion, but it's going to propel you forward quite quickly in divine timing. There's some type of good news coming in. Spirit wants you to open your heart completely. Open your heart, Scorpio. Okay, because so you are blocking your heart here. So, and a lot of you have your back to the past. Okay, and there is what you're not seeing is that, are you going to be open to love that's coming in? I do see someone around here. I do see someone that is going to come in that is going to have a lot of emotions for you as well. Okay, and there's abundance here. You've been contemplating a lot for a long time with your karma, with the people people that are karmic in your life, or whoever this is that, toxic people, shadow people, whatever it is. You've been doing a great review on this for a very long time, and finally, you're going to have some type of good news, or some type of maybe confidence in yourself, and you're going to move forward here. You take your power back and move forward. You're going to overcome these obstacles. And where you're going towards? You're going towards your healing, your happiness, happily ever after energy, or domestic bliss, or having fun with your children or grandchildren here. and there's going to be a lot. Be patient because it's coming in. It's all coming in here. Okay, a lot of healing is taking place, and in the potential outcome here, Scorpio. Someone, the karmic justice is coming in. Someone here is going to come to tell you the truth. Okay, Libra, strong Libra energy here, but definitely, okay, it's about you standing up for yourself. It's about you speaking your truth. Maybe you've been withholding, and what you have to say, or it could be someone around you that's withholding. Whatever the case is, it's positive because it comes in next to the Sun card. And the Sun card is the most positive card in the deck, which talks about abundance, joy, happiness, success, victory, wealth, and karma coming in. So you are feeling stuck. You're overthinking. It's because you're overthinking. That's all. There's been a lot of oppression. That's why. And there's an ending of that. And finally, there's going to be an offer. And this offer is going to bring you abundance. And you're going to go to the next level. Okay? Let go of disappointments. Let it go. I hope you enjoyed. And next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, hi. How's it going? And welcome to your All Signs Weekly. Okay. We're going to take out some oracle cards. There we go. And also, just to get additional messages. One at the bottom and one on top. Always three, because you never know. One, I think, sometimes will not be enough. You got numerology 505, finish line. Sagittarius, there's a reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success, and victory. Sagittarius, you got 505, and it's about finish line. It's about reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success, and victory. Sagittarius, it serves as a friendly reminder that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. There is no reason you can't make it the reality of it. If something is also in the possession of another person or situation, it could also still be yours. All right? Remain calm. Try to remain calm. And what's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. 505. In the moonology, you got the full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Some of you are very fiery at this time. I'm not saying all of you are, but some of you are. So that if that's the case, cool your emotions down. You don't have to get so fired up. And being angry and it's not really good for you. You got last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. It's important to care about yourself. If you have children or grandkids, okay, and then take care of you. Love yourself. Put yourself first. Okay, so self-care, self-love. So some of you may have Aries in your chart, Libra in your chart, and also in the full moon in Leo. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. It says go wild. Maybe that's what you're going to feel in the month of August. Okay, to go wild. There's a lot of completions around you. It's beautiful. So cool your emotions, Sag. Okay, because I know that when you guys lose it. Because why? You take in so much, and then at the end, sometimes you will blow off steam. Okay, so cool your emotions at this time. It's very important that you do not bring that into the collective. All right, we're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge, the current energy, in the future. What is it that you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome, and then I will clarify the cards. The Hermit. I don't know if it's Scorpio that had the same. I shuffled. I don't know. Anyways, okay. So I think I'm not sure, but I think so. You have Scorpio in your chart, and if that's the case, then that's the reading we should look at because the same card came out in different deck. I don't know, or it could be the same deck. I'm not sure, but I shuffled the cards. I'm not sure what's happening here. Yeah. Okay. So you got the Hermit. What's crossing you as your challenge is the King of Wands, and in this situation is the Wheel of Fortune. In your challenge, it's like you have to look at something from a different viewpoint, or if you're looking at something like this, you have to look at it like this, right? Like, because when a horse walks, for example, they have those things right on the eye. It's for them to keep maintaining position. But I think that you have to take out those things and look at everything around you. There's a bigger picture that you need to look at, okay? And it's about being decisive. It's about you taking action. It's about you being a leader. It's about you being bold, being different, and taking action towards something here. As moment as you take action, there's a domino effect that's going to take place. At this time, you are taking time to, maybe taking time from people, and you're like following your own path. Maybe you're reflecting, you're meditating, whatever it is. There's that energy, and with the wheel of fortune here that's coming in, of course, Jupiter being also is in the sign of Leo, which is very beneficial for you. So, because this is your sister sign, so this talks about fate, karma, like being in the right place at the right time, and there's change that's coming in, and something is coming faded. So there is abundance around you. Okay, let's look at the current energy. You got the moon. Okay, the Five of Cups, and in the near future you got the Hierophant. Yeah. So right now in the current energy, there's a lot of fear-based energy. There's a lot of deceptions, illusions. You are like really focused on yourself here. I do feel that you are taking time to look at things and pay attention to your dreams and your visions that are coming through. Because something here is not what it seems, and you are being tested. So eventually things are going to be revealed to you. I feel like you're also in the current energy that there's been disappointment. And in the near future here, it's about you taking the higher road, or you're being guided from someone, or someone is guiding, or you're guiding others, or someone's guiding you to the path here. It's about you taking the higher road. And how you are right now, you're feeling good. I feel there's an energy that you know that there's something coming in for you, or some type of good news coming in, something in divine timing. What you're not seeing that you should be aware of is the Fool card. And in the hopes and fears, you got the Three of Swords. In the overall, you got the Nine of Cups, and in the potential outcome, you got the Nine of Cups. In the overall, you got the Seven of Wands. There's a fulfillment that's going to come in, something that a realization of a dream or something that you've been wanting, okay, is showing up here for you. There's been a lot of sorrow and hurt and pain, okay. That's why a lot of you are releasing frustration, hurt, regrets here, interference where there was once two people here. It could have been a connection that you're really reflecting on. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus energy here, very strong. Doesn't have to be, okay. But there's a lot of sorrow and ache in the situation. What I feel like you've done the work though, or you're still probably continuing to heal. It's about setting up for yourself, and setting boundaries and moving forward. Okay, there's an energy of spirit wants to move you forward here in a situation. So now we're going to clarify. I'm going to take out one card for each card, of course. And we're going to go through it. You got this card showed up for you, the Sun card, best card in the deck. You've been taking time to heal. You've been taking time maybe to relax, or to rest, you found your peace and sanctuary, because you are feeling stagnant in a situation here. And I think that the truth is being shown to you that you have to walk away from something here, okay. Yeah, definitely you're going to be doing that, okay. And there's a beautiful healing that's going to take place, but patience is a virtue. The sun is shining on you. Best card in the deck. This is about positivity. It's positivity, joy, happiness, whatever it is that makes you happy. And there's victory and success here in a situation. The sun is shining very strong. So this week, it's like, I feel like you're going to be moving something forward here. That's why maybe if you were feeling stuck, or there was interference, or you were overthinking, or you were thinking something about pessimistic about something here, you did go within and you did follow your own path here to reflect. You had to reflect on things, and you had to meditate and stuff, and there is some type of gain that's coming in for you, gift, whatever it is. It's very positive, okay. There's abundance here, and with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Ace of Wands, another ace, okay, which is a new beginning, okay. This could be a spark. It could be it could be a spark here. It could be it could be a relationship, or it could be just something creative, or just there's a new beginning for you. In the Moon card, there could be a connection here that you're not sure of, okay. I feel that you've been putting a lot of energy into releasing whatever this is and finding a silver lining. But I do feel that you've been putting a lot of energy into yourself with the self love care. Some of you are already doing this, okay? Releasing this, whatever this connection is. There's secrets and something that still has to be revealed here. I feel like you're putting a lot of energy towards your guidance, okay? In terms of you being guided here, whatever it is that you're putting a lot of energy into, I do see that there's a gain coming in, okay? Uh, Something is coming in divine timing. Like I said, there's good news, okay? You've been manifesting this. What you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of is, yeah, it could be there's an energy that you're not sleeping or you're worried here, but because of the unknown. The worry, the fear comes because you're stepping into the unknown. And that's what because there is a full new beginning here. And a lot of you have been in this heartbreak that you had to go through and sorrow and grief that you had to go through for a while here. Um, it did something to your confidence. But I do feel that you're putting a lot of energy back into your confidence here, whatever it is that you're passionate about. Because you're determined, there's a determination here. And your realization is the Ten of Pentacles coming into abundance. It's about legacy, and legacy could be money, could be your children, it could be your grandchildren. Yeah. It's about a home. It could be about money coming to you, falling on your lap. This is an energy of you have the Wheel of Fortune here. You're very lucky at this time. So this week is very, very positive, and there's something long term, okay, that's coming in that's going to bring you happiness. So that's what I have for you, Sag. And next we're doing is Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your All Signs weekly reading from June 20th to June 26th. I hope that you're all doing well, my beautiful Cappies. So we're going to get started right away with your Oracle cards to gain additional messages. All right, one at the bottom and one at the top, just to get additional messages from the Moonology. And let's see what your number is. Okay, perfect. In numerology, you got 2121, and this is about success and wealth, Capricorn. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles, what goes around comes around. Capricorn, your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or a conclusion, viewing your life as a cycle of a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? So if you're starting something new here in any shape or form, you have to make room for it. 2121, success and wealth. That's nice. I like that for you. In the Moonology, you got the last quarter moon in Capricorn, of course. Leave the past behind. So you need to leave the past behind. Now, I'm not talking about like if someone crossed over. No. Not talking about in terms of that. It's more in talking in terms of like leaving anything else, anything but that behind. You got the full moon in Libra. Maybe you have Libra in your chart. It's about finding a balance. Okay. And you got the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude at this time, Capricorn. Practice. Write it down. Be grateful for the little things in life. Like the air we breathe. For the food that we have to eat, for a roof over our head. For those of us, some people don't have a roof over their head. For the bed that we sleep on, just little things. Practice gratitude, because that's the key. All right. So now we're going to get started with your reading. We're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge, current energy, immediate future. What is it that you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome? And then I will, of course, clarify the cards. Okay? So, Capricorn. Capricorn, let's see what's happening this week. You're doing your own reading. Here I am. There's a way out to a situation here. Okay? There's a way out, and you're reaching for it, whatever this is. What's crossing you is the Sun card. That's your challenge, your one. This is, and the Star. Wow, this is beautiful. Now, let's say that this has to do with karma, toxic people, patterns, people's shadow energy, or things that you were bonded to, materialism, whatever this is, whatever, because things that you've been chained, you're trying to reach for this place of letting, you want to let go of that, okay? The sun is shining on this. Just about positivity, love, happiness, joy, all the positive things of how you're feeling, excitement, and success and victory, returning to innocence, and in the core, there's a miracle coming in for you. Okay, something is going to be given to you here. This is about faith returning. Your faith is going to return here. Okay, things are going to be in balance. Faith and hope is going to be restored. In the current energy, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, the Four Cups, the Hangman. Now you know this. Okay, so July 20. I'm recording this a couple of days before Mercury goes into that is going to, from retrograde, is going to station forward. But of course, there's still like a couple of more days of shadow period before it's completely free, and that will be the first week of August. So, but you're not going to feel it after that. It's going to be less and less. Don't worry about it. And as soon as Mercury goes stations forward, guess what happens? Saturn, which is your home planet, is going into retrograde, and we need that for the next 5 months. It's always good when Saturn goes into retrograde because it's asking you again, did you learn what you had to learn in terms of work, relationships, whatever it is? Did you learn, right? And sometimes we make mistakes. We say, okay, we did this, and then it's like, shit, I wish I could go back and like undo this, and maybe I need to talk to that person. And so the Saturn retrograde is going to let you do that. So if there's something that needs to be clarified, or someone that needs to talk to you, you need to talk to someone just to clear the air, even if you have to close it and you don't have to be with that person anymore. But as long as that has to be said, it's important at this time. And maybe that is going to start from you. Okay, so Saturn going into retrograde is very important for you. And anyways, I feel that. And Neptune will still be in retrograde. Pluto will still be in retrograde. And we have the full moons, the new moons, and we have the Lion Gate. There's a lot of activity in the month of August. In the current energy, there's something here that you're not wanting to see. And maybe you're feeling pessimistic about. Okay, you're coming in with the Ten of Pentacles, right? Saturn is bringing you this. Okay, you want this long-term legacy. It could be money falling on your lap. It could be retiring early. Whatever it is, you're just deep-rooted. It's something long-term. And you've been feeling stagnant about something here. Something is not moving. And I feel it's because you have to, I believe that you need to look at what is being offered to you. I think you need to look. It's almost you're going back to the drawing board. You're going back to the drawing board. Did I miss something? Is there something I'm missing? Is there something I should be seeing here? Because like I'm being shown here is that you're probably rejecting something, but there's something that you have to look at. I'm just saying. In what how you're feeling? Well, you're feeling very secretive at this time. What you're not seeing that you should be aware of is Knight of Pentacles. Something coming in very slowly, and in the hopes and fears, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and in the overall Eight of Cups. Yeah, so in this week, you're going to be leaving something behind. There's a new path here for you, and I do see you walking away through this new path from the new moon going into the full moon now. There's an energy that you're going to be walking away. Okay, it could be walking away from an emotion, a person, a situation, I don't know. Yeah, someone around you could be very secretive. There could be you that's very secretive when it comes to money, maybe, or something here. I don't know, or your legacy, or I don't know. You're keeping quiet, or maybe you're hiding information. I don't know. But what you're not seeing is that there's help along the way, and someone that's very kind that's coming in. There's also an energy if whatever you're planning, you're persevering, and you're having patience with, something is going to come in for you. There's an ending of a cycle that you were stuck or sacrificing or stagnant. You were in the dark for a very long time. For a very long time. We were all in the dark. But also, Capricorn, you understand this, right? You were in the dark and finally the light is shining through. Something had to collapse here for the light to come in, for you to see the truth. And maybe you are rejecting anything that is not good for you, which is great. And there's change coming in, and there's some type of news coming in, and there's like something that you're bringing to balance here. All right, so now we're going to clarify. Then you get a cups, you got the Chariot. Beautiful. I'm just going to put the cards down and then tell you. Nice. Okay. Well, there's already new information coming in here. Yeah, so you are leaving something behind this week. Okay, from June 20th to the 26th. Okay, you got two cards that indicate that there's some type of good news coming in, and you're taking an exit here. Okay, you're taking your power back and you're moving away. A very ambitious. Also, it's a very ambitious card. I do see you traveling. Yeah, so there's an energy of overcoming your obstacles. In the Devil card here, you got the Five of Swords. Yeah, a lot of people did you wrong, did you dirty here. There was a lot of defeat in what you had to go through, and this is where you have been doing a lot of work of healing and releasing and letting go. Okay, it's really nice in energy, and sometimes you wonder now, because Saturn is going retrograde, if something was left unsaid here. Again, I'm going to bring it up because it's here to bring up. If something here was left unsaid, I feel that are you gonna want to go back and talk to that person and say, hey, what happened? And this is, explain maybe some type of explanation or something. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't know if you want to open that door or not, but there could be that type of energy coming in. Okay, and your challenge here, what I'm being shown is the month of August, right? Something is going to take off here for you. You're going to receive a lot of messages. You're going to be busy on your feet. It's going to be a lot of swift energy. You could be traveling long or short distance here. And with the Star card, okay, there's success and victory around you, all right? Recognition and reward for all the hard work, okay? One of your miracles is coming in. And in the current energy here, if let's say you had one foot in the 3D and one foot in the 5D, you're going to be putting everything in the 5D energy. You're releasing anything that's not serving you. And whatever, there's been opposition, there will be a compromise, there will be forgiveness, there's going to be healing. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's beautiful energy of something coming in for you. You're going through a death and rebirth. There's been purging, releasing, cleansing, stripping things away for an ending to take place, for a new beginning to take place. So a huge transformation is taking place here in the immediate future. I do see that you are looking into the future, and you are there's an energy of you being stable in who you are, like in your values and how you do business here. You're really in touch with who you are, which is very nice. There's a new beginning here, in the sense that I feel a lot of you are keeping things quiet, okay, because you're waiting for something. Now there could be news of money coming in, or an inheritance coming in, or money falling on your lap. You're traveling, and a lot of you are keeping quiet because you're waiting for this new beginning. And what you're not seeing that you should be aware of with the Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning here. Something is going to spark in terms of creativity. Something is going to take off here. It could also be a relationship. I don't know what this, or a partnership. This is definitely a wish fulfillment that's going to come in, something that's going to be fulfilled already, and finally seeing the light in a situation that you were in the dark for so long. And yet there's change coming in. Okay, there's some type of news, there's celebration in the home or in a business, whatever this is. There's a strong foundation here, and there's a lot of happiness that's taking place. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed your reading, Capricorn. And next we're doing is Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius, and welcome to your All Signs weekly reading. This is 20th to July 26th. I hope that you're all doing well. Let's see what's going on here. Oops, what am I doing? We're gonna take out some cards from Moonology as well. one at the bottom, and one at the top. In your monology, you got 1010. 1010 is also about a new beginning, but there's also a soul mission. This talks about independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, and aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward, Aquarius. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is a natural part of the process. 1010. In numerology, you got the last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. Find a way to clear your mind, okay? Maybe some of you have Gemini in your chart. Uranus is in Gemini at this time. And now we're going to be shifting nodes very soon. Leo is going to go into the north node, and then you're going to be in the south node in energy. And in the next videos, when I do the monthly readings, I will give them to you. I'll explain more about that. Full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. Use water energy or the water element to breathe through the tensions that you're going through right now. And you got the new moon in Gemini. Think it through, like your numerology. You need time to think things through. All right. Okay. Now we're going to look into your reading. We're going to look at your situation and what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it that you're not seeing that you should be aware of? And the outcome. And then, of course, I will clarify the cards for you. Aquarius. I hope that you did enjoy your monthly reading. I feel that a lot of you responded more. I feel, just understand that you are coming in to change the world, Aquarius. You as a person, an individual, the work that you put on yourself, you're helping with, because we are in the age of Aquarius. The old has to go out for the new to come in, but you're coming in with love, with community, with sharing resources, technology, innovative things are going to take place, but it's all in the name of love, because you are love. That's what you know. And that reading that I did for your monthly, I saw what's coming for you. It's beautiful. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that reading. And I feel you did. You are love, Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Ace of Swords was crossing you as your challenge is the Five of Cups. And the core is the moon. Yeah, there's a lot of fear energy. Stay in the love energy. Stay in the love. Don't feed your fears. Okay. Right now there's going to be a lot of illusion, deception. Stay away from the news. Stay away from anything that's negative. Follow your own path. Okay. At this point, things will be revealed through dreams and visions and prophecy dreams, of course, that are coming in. Things are going to be shown more and more. The truth is going to come in, but you are being tested at this time. Your intuition will be off. In your challenge here, it's about this disappointment that you have gone through, and it's about finding the silver lining of why this thing happened within yourself. It's about you releasing. So there's disappointment, hurt, grief, you name it, but there will be a breakthrough. You're going to see things very clearly. Okay, very nice in energy. In the current energy, you got the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Hangman. I feel that you're slowly opening your heart up, slowly but surely. You are okay. There's an energy that you're open, that you're very empathic. There's a very energy. You have deep feelings here. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're very pure, like not pure, yes, but like there's an energy of you have a beautiful heart, but you don't show that heart first. It depends with whom you're with. There's going to be a lot of celebration around you. The past, something about the past here that you're trying to release. Yeah, something about the past here. And in the Hangman position, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling stagnant in a situation, and maybe you're sacrificing here, but you have to see something here. There's something that you're trying to see from a different viewpoint. How are you feeling? Well, you're in the Four of Swords energy. You need rest. You're trying to rest. You're taking time to rest. to, to heal. What you're not seeing, your environment should be aware of is the Five of Pentacles. You're feeling maybe left out, ghosted in the dark. Or there's an energy where you're going through some type of temporary setback financially, but it's just temporary. But there is a new beginning because you did get number 55. So I feel that you're very close to that six. We're going to see now when I clarify. In the hopes and fears, what I do see here with the breakthrough and celebration, there's going to be victory, success, recognition, and reward. And in the potential outcome, the Six of Swords and the overall High Priestess. It's important to trust your intuition. I understand the insight that's coming in, but not everything is revealed. And plus, with the Moon card, it's going to be kind of hard to do so because you're going to be tested here, and things are not what they seem, and there can be a lot of illusions and chaos and the unknown, right? And you have to take a step back here to reevaluate. But through your visions or prophecies and through your dreams, you're going to see things here. In the outcome, I do see you moving away from something here, or so you might be relocating or moving, or you're probably it's a transition or a new journey is here for you. But they're going to whatever that you're moving before you move ahead, you're going to resolve whatever that needs to be resolved. Okay, and I think it's about you trusting your intuition here, trying to find different ways of trusting yourself, okay, in the situation, because like I said, it's going to be kind of hard when you have Neptune here, the moon here, that is shadowing you, that you can't see fully. Okay, I'm going to take out all the cards and then I will come back, okay? Okay. And overall, there's a new beginning for you. It's about you taking a leap of faith into the unknown. You don't have all the information. Okay, not everything is being revealed at this time, but it's about you moving forward, right, in the unknown. You, in the month of August, you're going to have a breakthrough. There's going to be a completion and a new beginning that's taking place. Okay, you have the inner strength to do so. Okay, there's an energy, and like I said, there's a breakthrough. What you are releasing in your challenge is anything that's been karmic, people's shadows, period. The toxic people could be materialism, things that you were chained to, things that you were bonded to. Just something about karma here that you are releasing here, definitely. And again, there's a new beginning that's taking place. I feel like you're rejecting a lot right now. You're not wanting to see something with the moon card. You refuse to see something here. You're probably feeling pessimistic about things at this time. Who knows? But there could be that energy. In the current energy, yeah, there you are. It's almost like you have two sides playing for you. One side that you want to be like very vulnerable with others, and that and then there's the other side of you that thinks logically, and you come in a bit cold. There's like a heartfelt side of you and a cold side of you, where you're trying to bring your emotions into balance and who and what you're speaking about here. Okay, it's very beautiful. Something is coming in divine timing. There's some type of news that's coming in that you will want you would like to celebrate here. So there's some type of good news coming in divine timing, and something here that if it has been stagnant, something here is going to start taking off in August here, okay, or very soon, where there's going to be swiftness. Maybe you're going to just a change of pace, a change of energy. You're going to be very busy here. It's like I said, something is taking off and something is gaining momentum. Some of you might be traveling. There's a realization of a dream that's coming in for you, because some of you that there's some type of dream that you want, and there's abundance coming in. So if you have been going through temporary setback, there's abundance coming in with the Empress. There's some new opportunities. Can be a lot of healing in the home, artistry in the home, healing art or something like that. But there's definitely abundance coming in. And again, you're walking away from something here that no longer serves you. There's a new path where you have the Nine of Cups of wish fulfillment going towards your Ten of Cups. And the outcome, whatever it is that you're putting energy in, there's good news coming in. You're going to overcome your obstacles. You're going to take your power back, and you're going to move away. I feel you're going to move away from a lot. It could be an emotion, a person, a job, whatever it is. It's very positive, Aquarius. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Pisces. Hi, Pisces, and welcome to your weekly all signs readings. This is from July 20th to July 26th. I hope that you're all doing well. Okay, let's see here. We're going to take out some oracle cards to give you additional messages. And then we're going to get started with your reading. I hope that you're all doing well. My baby sharks, hashtag my baby sharks, my baby dolphins, my baby dolphins or mermaids. I hope that you're all doing well. In numerology, you got 5, 5, 5, 5, 4 fives, and this talks about compassion, talks about love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Pisces, several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Okay, now let's look at the moonology. You got the full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. Embrace the flow of life. Go with the flow. Okay, so you have Gemini in your chart. Then you have new moon in Taurus. Know your worth, Pisces. Know your worth. Which is, some of you may have Taurus in your chart. And you got the new moon in Leo. Shine. Be who you are and shine your light. People will love you. Okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. Now we're going to do your reading here. We're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it that you're not seeing but you should be aware of? And the potential outcome, and then I will clarify the cards for you. So Pisces, how you been doing? How you been holding all these energies coming towards us? Right now I'm recording when Mercury is going to be getting out of the retrograde and it's going to be stationing forward on the 23rd. But we'll still have a couple more days of the shadow self. Will end the first week of August where it's going to be completely out. And then Saturn is going to go in retrograde. And Saturn is going to say, hey, did you learn your lesson? It's always good when planets go retrograde because it does make you stop and think about things. And sometimes we can be hard on ourselves or stubborn on ourselves. Oh, and when you want to make something work or make a situation, it could be anything that you want to make work. It could be a work job, a situation, whatever. And then the more time that passes and you have time to reflect because nothing is moving forward and all planets are retrograde, what do you have to do? Well, you have to embrace that and the truth will be shown to you. And that's what's amazing about the retrogrades. I like it when the planets go retrograde. Okay, it's a very good experience. Okay, Tower. Oof, you're coming in hot. What's crossing you as a challenge is the Nine of Cups and the Devil. Ooh. Yeah, this is major. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. If not, this is about karma. You're releasing things that no longer serve you. People, situations, people that control, or whatever it is here. There's there's been temptation or patterns here, whatever it is, or materialism. There's something here that is going to shift. And in the challenge here, it's about you maybe offering love to somebody or someone coming in to offer you love, right? With no attachments, just love, simple love. Or this we could also, or an expansion of in terms of something creative that you're going to work, or just an expansion here of creativity too. But let's see what could be love too. In the current energy, you got the Magician, the Ace of Swords, I love that, and the Five of Wands. Some of you are still dealing with something karmic, okay? There could be like some type of conflict here or strife. I do have number 11, so you are being guided here. Some of you, your number is 11, or you see 11 and you know that it's meant for you. You are raising your vibration here, okay? Things are starting to change, and there's going to be a breakthrough for you. How are you feeling? Well, you're defending your own, that's for sure. You're standing up for yourself. You're saying what you have to say. You're setting also boundaries as well. What you're not seeing that you should be aware of is the Queen of Cups and energy. There could be that you're waiting for some type of breakthrough in terms of love or some type of communication towards love. You know, Sephirs, you got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is what it is. I feel that there's people that you are attached to karmically that keep coming back in and out of your life. Okay, there's a restless energy in that, and it's very conflicted, and the Death card. So there could be an ending of that's going to take place, and in the overall, the Six of Cups. There could be also an energy of a connection here that is very abundant, but someone here is holding back, but there is like true love. Okay, the whole process of this is like communication is the key here. I feel that there's with the Six of Cups, if you are something that you had to do that was unfinished, I feel that you are going to be finishing it this week. Okay, so this week you're going to be finishing something. I feel that you've healed, you've moved on from a situation here, but this week you're feeling sad about something. Okay, now for some of you, it could be that you lost someone. You know, someone crossed over. It could be that you're thinking about that person. Or just you're sad about something here, okay? And we're gonna see here because I do see that you're going through a transformation, and there's a death and rebirth. You are standing up for yourself. What you're not seeing is that there could be love here, and like I said, there's an energy of restlessness at this time. Yeah, there's something has to change here in this death and rebirth that's taking place for you. Okay. Let's see, with the Six of Cups, Four of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. Okay, just wanted to take out something for you extra. Okay, Pisces, I smell cookies. Are you guys baking cookies? Please, you're killing me. Who's ever baking cookies or dessert in the house? It smells really, really, really good. I'm getting hungry now. The Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Cups, and the Full card. Nice. Okay. There's an energy of wealth around you. Wealth, security, building an empire, slowly but surely, but it's like nice energy. Now, in the overall here that I have for you is that there is a new beginning. Now, let's say you rejected something here in the past, or you put things to bed, you put things to rest, whatever this is. There's a new beginning here, okay? But you've been reevaluating something. Yeah, you've been reevaluating how far you've come, and there is a message that's going to come in. And in this message that's going to come in, I'm not sure if you're going to reject it. There could be an energy because there's like a pessimistic energy about it. I don't know if you're going to reject it because some of you might reject something here, and there's a path here with the Eight of Cups. There's a new path. So maybe someone's going to come in. You're going to say what you have to say. You might reject it. Who knows? And you're going to be walking towards a new path. Because I feel that you've been reevaluating the situation for a very long time. And I feel that more and more time is going by. You're seeing the truth in front of you, you know? This is what I feel, and you're going to make some type of attempt or some type of, frontward communication here. Like you're gonna release something here, okay? In the Tower, you have the Three of Swords. There could have been heartbreak or sorrow. This has to do with something of the past here. Maybe you're feeling heartbroken at this time, and slowly you're repairing yourself. Maybe the Tower took place because something took place, okay? And you completed a cycle. That's the challenge. It's about you opening your heart, giving your heart, okay? Being vulnerable. There could be someone coming in as well. And it's about you completing a cycle. There's guaranteed success here that you're having, truth. It's the truth of integration. You need to integrate, and there's fulfillment, and there's happiness. Whatever this is, it's really nice, okay? And you are leaving karma behind, finally. Toxic materialism, people or situations, shadow side, whatever it is, even if it's whatever this is for you, you're leaving it behind and you're moving forward. So you're going to overcome these obstacles. And there's a new journey. Some of you might be relocating or moving. Could be. Some of you, it's just a transition, but better times are coming ahead. In the current energy here, Yeah, there's going to be a lot of celebration around you. Yeah, celebration, good networking energy, good celebration taking place. The sun is touching the Ace of Swords. Sun is the best card in the deck. Talks about optimism, happiness, joy, all the happy things, excitement, feeling giddy, feeling like a innocence is returning back to you. Whatever it touches, it turns to gold. There's a breakthrough here. So you could be traveling to somewhere hot. Who knows? In the immediate future here, a lot of you are not sleeping. Okay, there's something that you're not able to sleep. I don't know what this is. You're worried, maybe. Okay, there could be conflict here. How are you feeling here? Well, as you're like standing up for yourself and building stronger boundaries, I think you're doing the whatever boundaries. It's about your family, your home. There's you're rebuilding something surely. Okay, there's learning. There's a lot of learning here and rebuilding. I see church bells. I see a church bell that shows up here in your reading. Okay, what you're not seeing in your environment should be aware of is that you're going to have a lot of ideas coming through and moving forward with these ideas instead of looking back. And there's something long term that you want here. You don't want something that's fleeting. You want something long term. This could be money falling on your lap. It could be inheritance. It could be, um, an estate or a home. It could be affluence, deep rooted, a legacy here. Could be a relationship, but this is something long term. And yeah, your wish is going to be granted here. A huge transformation. And it's about you taking a leap of faith into the unknown. I hope you do so for yourself. Okay? I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Aries. Hashtag Aries Nation is in the house. How are you all doing, my beautiful Aries? I hope that you're doing well. We're coming in with the All Signs weekly reading from July 20th to the 26th. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We're going to take out your numerology, and then we're going to take out some additional cards from the Moonology so that you could get additional messages. So how are you feeling? I hope you're feeling good. Okay, let's look at your reading. All right, you got in your numerology. Guess what number you got? 1111. This talks about high vibing, your high vibes here. Okay, so this is about change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, and high vibes. Aries, work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. 1111. Let's look at your Moonology. You got the first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. So if there's something that you're putting off and you're not wanting to know, well, they're asking you to assess the situation. Okay, really take a look at it. This is maybe you're dealing with a Virgo or you have Virgo in your chart. They're saying here, first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. Aries, release your blocks. Maybe you have Scorpio in your chart or you're dealing with Scorpio. And you have the full moon in Virgo, again, a Virgo, very strong Virgo energy here. Take inspired action. So assess the situation, take inspired action, and remove the blocks. Or remove the blocks so you could take your inspired action. Okay? Beautiful. And don't forget, you got 1111. So now we're going to get into your reading, Aries. We're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge, your current energy, your near future. What is it that you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of and the potential outcome? And then I will, of course, clarify the cards for you. Aries Nation is in the house. I want to see those comments. Aries, it's impossible. There's not enough of you out there. I know there's a lot of you out there and you don't have enough comments. Are you shy to comment with everybody seeing your comments? Don't be shy. Just write. Sometimes, you could say something and you could be like, there's someone that's going to come in and talk to you. Or maybe you're going to inspire somebody with your words. Okay, so put down hashtag Aries Nation is in the house with your emojis. Okay, and let me know what's happening for you, like how you've been feeling. Okay. All right. Oops, before I do that, okay. You got the King of Cups. What's crossing you as your challenge is the Nine of Wands, and you got the Star card. Well, let me just tell you straight. In terms of your emotions, you're pretty good. This I see you. You're pretty good here. You have the courage and you have the strength in a situation, and you're very, very close to success. And there is a wish that's going to be granted. It's a miracle coming in. Okay, faith and hope is going to be restored here. Okay, you're persevering. You're tired. You're tired. You're persevering though. You're standing tall with the lessons you learned. In the current, yeah, there's definitely someone coming in to talk to you. Oh yeah. Uh, the High Priestess and the Infinite is the Five of Cups. A lot of people have this Five of Cups energy in the future, which talks about there's been some type of disappointment. Okay, there could be a type of disappointment, releasing a regret or missed opportunity here. There's some type of communication coming in. Okay, someone here that wants to talk, someone here that wants to share emotions. You see this, you will feel this, see this. You have the insight, but not everything is revealed yet. How are you feeling? Well, you're feeling okay, but very prudent in energy here. You're putting a lot of energy into something. Something that you're not seeing is the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning here. Again, you got the Strength card. Very strong energy that you have the courage, you have the strength here. Okay, in the situation. Yeah, beautiful energy here. In the outcome, you got the Queen of Wands. In the overall, the Five of Swords. There's something here that you haven't been sleeping that well this week because maybe there's been cruelty or you've been seeing that. There's been defeat in the situation you're dealing with, but there will be a breakthrough coming in and the sun is shining on this. Okay, so there is going to be some type of abundance. The sun is shining on something, but you have to go through this defeat for the sun to come out again. Okay, that's a very strong energy here that being shown. You need to, whatever it is that you're putting a lot of energy in, okay, whether you're mastering something or you're like starting from scratch here, you're putting a lot of energy, but Spirit saying be prudent. What you're not seeing is that there is a new beginning with the Ace of Wands, like I said. So now we're gonna see in the overall, like I said, you maybe this week you're gonna feel defeated in a situation. So let's see what this is all about. The World, that's nice. Nice, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Of course, you came into your own reading. Yeah. After some type of oppression here, there's good news coming in. Okay, I'm going to take this card out for you, okay? Okay, now just give me a second. Just going to put this, my mom's energy here. Just give me a second. I'm just going to take the rest of the cards out and then we're going to go towards. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of drama at this time and strife, or you're having conflict within yourself. In the overall here, whatever this is, this defeat is, okay, you completed a cycle. You completed a cycle. And you're going to the next level, and there's guaranteed success. There's fulfillment, integration, but there's a pause. You might also be traveling short or long distance. I do see some type of offer coming in. You're taking your power back and you're moving forward with ambition here. You're coming into your own reading. Whatever this commitment is, you have a lot of knowledge. You do have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of wisdom. Okay, you have authority. You are the I am, and there's abundance around you in any shape, way, or form. Okay, so whatever this is, you're going to the next level. Now, there's an offer. Yeah, there's an offer coming in. Okay, it's also how you're presenting yourself, where this person is presenting themselves. I don't know who this is. I feel there's a lot of energies here, but you'll know if what resonates with you or not. Take what's yours, let go of the rest, okay? But there's definitely an offer, okay, coming in. And there's also a bigger picture to this, right? So you're overcoming these obstacles, the lessons you're learning, you're persevering, moving forward. You have so much strength, Aries, and you're seeing the bigger picture here. There's a bigger picture in the situation here, and you're a cardinal sign, so you're taking leadership. It's about you being decisive and being bold, being different. You're acting different. You're doing things differently. Okay, and that's where the offer is coming in. It's very nice, and of course, Star card. Okay, and the miracle coming in. You're coming into wealth, security. Okay, building an empire, but this time instead of doing things quickly, You're doing it slowly, slowly. You're building your empire. Okay, whatever it is, it's whatever this is in business. It's very, very, very good. In the current energy, I see you coming into something long term. Again, wealth, the Ten of Pentacles. This is money falling on your lap. Inheritance. It could be an estate, a home. It could be you retiring early. It could be someone that you're going to be growing old with. But this is about a lot of the information, like what you're seeing, like you're so aligned. There's an alignment here that's taking place for you, but you're coming into wealth, and there's a new beginning. And even though you don't have all the information yet, it's about you taking that leap of faith in the unknown. In this Five of Cups to the Ten of Swords, there was something that had disappointment, that was ruined. Something was ruined, something collapsed, something had to collapse because you were in the dark for so long, and finally the light is coming through. Okay, so finally the light is coming through, and really, and also honoring what you're feeling. And whatever it is here, okay, it's important that whatever, there's been an energy of being patient. I know. You saw you came here for patience, okay, to cultivate patience, but this is about like 1 foot in the 3D and 1 foot in the 5D, and it's about you planting those 2 feet in the 5D. And if there's been opposition in any shape or form, I feel that there's going to be compromise or forgiveness. There's going to be healing and bringing things into balance. What you're not seeing that you should be aware of is that there's going to be luxury around you. And this Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning here. Something is on fire. There's like a spark that's taking place. And there's a message coming in. There's some type of communication coming in. And I see that you have, it's going to happen in the month, for some of you, it's going to happen this week and in the month of August. All right. You have the strength and courage. And there's going to be a lot of abundance and celebrations around you. And it's about, there could be 2 people here. There could be passion between 2 people as well. But this is about your confidence. Remain confident in yourself. Even through all the tribulations that you've been going through, you are going to the next level. And it's all coming in together. Everything is aligned. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Aries. And next we're doing is Taurus. Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your All Signs weekly reading from July 20th to the 26th. I hope that you're all doing well. Hashtag Taurus Gang, hashtag Bull Gang. I hope you're doing good. So we're going to get started with your reading right away. We're going to look at, that was quickly. All right. I think this number follows you around for some reason. Let's look at the Moonology. Okay, one at the bottom and one on top to get additional information. Oof. Okay, you got finish line 505. There's a couple of views that have this 505 energy. It's the finish line. This talks about reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success, and of course victory. Taurus, it serves a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. There's no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it's still available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Okay, so let go of tension. Let it go. It's going to come to you. Let's look at the Moonology. You got the full moon in Sag. See the bigger picture, Taurus. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have Sagittarius in your chart. You have to see the bigger picture in the situation. You got the new moon in Pisces. Attune to the divine. Stay connected to the divine. Attune to the divine. Meditate to the divine. Okay, some of you have Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with a Pisces. And you got the first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. So what is it? See the bigger picture, attune to the divine, and trust the universe. So you have Aquarian energy, or you're dealing with Aquarius. These are the additional messages that came through. Now we're going to look into your reading. We're going to look at your situation, what is crossing you as your challenge, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it that you're not seeing that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome, and then I will clarify your cards. Okay, Taurus, so how have you been? Yeah, it's been crazy times. So much energies are coming through. I'm going through so much, like, and it's not just me, I know, but I'm talking about myself here. Um, I know all of you are probably going through something similar too, where you need to rest because I'm for me, it's mostly my crown and third eye and throat chakra that's being always worked on. And that when that happens to me, it's like I need to lay down and rest or sleep to get the integration so I could see what's going on, okay, what's happening within me, right? Because they're showing me. So there's been a lot of that in the retrogrades, have been helping. And now Mercury is going to be stationing forward. I am like a couple of days before that happens, or a couple of days or one day, I'm not sure. And then as Mercury stations forward, Saturn is going to go into retrograde for the next 5 months to ask you, have you learned your lesson? But Saturn going into retrograde is not a bad thing at all. It's actually a good thing, okay? It's good to revise all the time. Okay, so, yeah, and then, of course, we have Neptune that's still in retrograde, Pluto that's still in retrograde, and August is going to be a month of a lot of different energies. Okay, this card wanted to come out, but I'm going to... Okay, let's get started. You got the Ace of Wands, so it's crossing as your challenges, the Ace of Cups, and the Court of the Three of Cups. There's going to be celebration for you. There's going to be a new beginning with the Ace of Wands here. Okay, there's a spark within yourself. Could be a connection, or this could be about work or anything. And the challenge here is that there's also abundance coming in. Okay, there could be just a lot of celebrations around you. You're going to be at peace. There's going to be an overwhelming of energy or overflowing energy. There could be a new sense of love that you have for yourself, for the community, for your world, for your family. There could be love here that's coming in, and there's going to be a lot of celebrations. People from the past are going to be showing up here. In the current energy, you got the Four of Wands, the Death card, and the Nine of Pentacles. You've been putting a lot of work into yourself. You're very much in the moment. I also see financial stability coming in for you. There is some type of stability here. And you're very independent, and you're very grateful for everything that you have. And there's like a new beginning, maybe in the home or in the business here. There's some type of spark, but there could be also an energy of you being stable. Okay, you being stable. There could be a lot of being stable, but it's also about like happiness or celebration taking place in the home. And you're going through a huge transformation at this time. That's what you're going through: death and rebirth. Things that you had to purge, release, things that were stripped away for an ending to take place for a new beginning. How you're feeling? Well, you're in this, you're feeling stagnant. Okay, so some of you are in a metamorphosis. You're still in the dark about things. You're still in that metamorphosis, but you're trying to, you've been stagnant in a situation here. What you're not seeing here, and you should be aware, is that someone is going to, you have to follow your heart, or someone has to follow their heart. In the hopes and fears, there's karmic justice coming in. Beautiful. The truth is going to be told. Fairness and balance is coming in. Things that were unfair, well, things will be fair now. And in the outcome, you got the Hermit. In the overall, you got the Judgment. Yeah, it's about you taking time out to reflect on things. You've been hermiting for a while here, trying to reflect and maybe meditate, whatever this is. You're going through a spiritual awakening. You are being awakened. You are already woke. But there's definitely judgments, snap judgments that you will have to do here. So let's clarify. I take a card each out for each card. Hierophant. Just give me a second, and I'll be with you. Okay, let's look at this. In the overall, it's about you taking the higher road. I feel a lot of you are being guided, or you are guiding others. You could be teachers, counselors, we could be anything here, nurses, doctors. Anyways, whatever it is here, okay, what I'm being shown is that you've been taking the higher road, so the judgment is coming in. But let's say you haven't, you're not going to make judgment on something here. The universe is going to come in and step in, but you are taking the higher road, and it's a very nice energy here. Something is coming in divine timing. You've been feeling it. You've been sensing it. There's some type of good news that's going to be a new beginning here for you. This has to do with your confidence, your passion, in your challenge. Is that the challenge is not the Ace of Cups because you want abundance, you want love, whatever this is. The challenge is your confidence and believing it, okay? And your passion. And there is going to be an offer coming in. There's an offer that you have to look at, whether it's work, going back to school, love, whatever it is, there's an offer here. In the current energy, there's a new beginning that's taking place, okay? Yeah, there's a new energy taking place in the home. Maybe some of you are selling your home, or you're selling a home, you're thinking about selling a home, do so. It's a good time to do so if you want to. So you might be relocating a new home. If not, you're going through a new transition in the home and you're releasing something. So like if there's been obstacles here or conflict, everything is going to be at peace here, okay? There's going to be better times are coming in. There's a new journey here. And it in the death card has to do with your finances. There's an energy of, let's say, if you are like building your own business or opening up your own business here, you're slowly building an empire, a legacy, and there's security and wealth, okay, and stability in a situation, a huge transformation. And like I said, you moved on from the past year, and at times it does happen that you are feeling nostalgic about the past, even though you're standing in your power, which is normal. If you've been stagnant for a while, there's a message that's going to unstuck you, Taurus. Okay, so there's definitely a message coming in this week that's going to unstuck you if you've been feeling stuck. And what you're not seeing and you should be aware of is someone here is at crossroads and someone has to follow their heart. Karmic justice is coming in, okay, and the tower is coming in with it to change things because things have been stagnant for a while. It's about you speaking your truth, standing up for yourself in grace, and saying what you want here. A lot of yous are going to be coming out of the hermit, okay, speaking your mind, saying what you have to say, laying your cards on the table. You got a lot of courage and strength, okay, to do so, and it really looks very, very positive here in terms of what is happening for you. I'm very, very excited for you, Taurus. Remember, you came into your own reading, and you're probably giving the judgment this week. So I am next and last but not least, we're doing is Gemini. Hi, Gems, and welcome to your All Signs weekly reading from July 20th to the 26th. I hope that you're doing well, my beautiful gems. Hashtag gems with diamonds, and then you can put your purple hearts next to them. I haven't seen anyone in the comments do it. Maybe I have, but I haven't noticed. Maybe I haven't noticed because sometimes when I do the all signs, maybe I forgot. But if you have, thank you. And if you haven't, maybe you should. I'd like to see that, okay? Show yourselves, my beautiful gems. Shine on. Let's look at the Moonology. Oh, no. Whoa. Okay. One at the bottom and one on top. And then we're going to get into your reading. These are additional messages that are coming in. You're never going to guess what your number is. I don't know how you're going to say 1111. No, it's not 1111. Aries got 1111. What you got here is 4 threes, divine timing. It also talks about the threes, also talk about creativity as well. So this is about realistic and practical approach, goals, divine timing, ambition, and cooperation. Gems, you have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see the pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Wow, a spectacular ascent. You got the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Some of you have Sagittarius in your chart or you're dealing with a Sag. Believe in good luck. So there's a spectacular event coming in with the 3333. And they're asking you here to believe in good luck. I hope that you do. You also have the last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details, please, Gemini. Attend to the details. So you have Virgo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Virgo. So someone here could be helping you to attend to the details. And you got the full moon in Cancer. Let go, or let your fears dissolve. Let your fears dissolve and stay in the love frequency. Okay, let your fears dissolve, and you should be doing this in the Cancer energy, right? Use the water element. All right. Your last but not least, my beautiful gems. Okay, let's look at your situation. What's crossing you as your challenge, your current energy, your immediate future? What is it that you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome? And then, of course, I will clarify your cards. I am recording this when Mercury is about to go station forward soon. And then Saturn is going to go into retrograde. And you say, what? Yeah, but it's good when Saturn goes into retrograde. This is asking you, did you really learn your lessons, Gemini? Did you? Did you? Are you doing the same things again? Look at your patterns. Look what you have to do here and fix it. Neptune will still be in retrograde. Pluto will still be in retrograde. We're having soon the full moon in Aquarius. A lot of super full moon. Sorry, super full moon at Aquarius. What card was show up? The Seven of Pentacles. So you're waiting for something. Okay, gems. Let's get into the reading. Okay. Eight of Wands. What's crossing you as your challenge is the Three of Cups, and in the core is the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Something is taking off here for you. Very swift energy. Listen to the messages. Be aware of the messages around you. Okay, you're going to be busy on your feet, or some of you might be traveling. The challenge here is some of you. The challenge here is about, of course, happiness, but there's also an energy of abundance. Celebrations around you, okay? Wanting to celebrate, maybe not having the time to do it, that challenge, who knows? This can be with people of the past as well, or people that you are working with. And in the core, you have the Ace of Cups, which talks about abundance in any shape, way, or form. Overflowing energy. You're going to be at peace, a lot of celebrations around you. There could be a new feeling of love within yourself, or there could be new love here. In the current energy, you got the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, Aries, and the Lovers. You came into your own reading. Yeah, well, it's very clear. Whatever this commitment is, whatever this is, okay, you have the, whatever this is, whether it's you or another person here, you have the power, you have the authority, you have what it takes here, the wisdom, okay, and it's about you standing, what you believe in, and you taking action towards it, okay. And there's someone that's coming in, whether it's you or someone that's coming in with the Knight of Swords to give you a message. And this has to be to the Lover's card, this in the immediate future. This has to do with in your partnerships to make a decision here. How you feeling? You're feeling good with the Ace of Wands. Let me tell you. What you're not seeing is that there's an arise, meaning that if there's been a door, or the things have been really like you couldn't see anything in front of you, or like let's say the sky is cloudy, and all of a sudden there's like there's a portal that opens, or a door that is opening for you. You're gonna glide right through it. And the hopes and fears, you got the High Priestess. You have the knowledge, you have the insight, but something is still not revealed. It will be revealed very soon. If it's not this week, it's next week. That's going to be revealed to you. You have the courage and the strength, some very strong Leo energy, and in the overall, you got the Six of Swords. So you are leaving something behind, whether it's an emotional person, a state, whatever it is, a country. Some of you might be relocating or moving. Some of you might be traveling. There could be traveling. There's an energy here that you're still looking, as you're moving forward, you're still looking into the past, okay? So it could be that type of energy here. Now, let's say this is not about you traveling. You're just going through a transition, and better times are coming in. And whatever resolutions that you had to do, or anything that you had to fix or resolve, is resolved and fixed, okay, for you to move forward. How you feeling? Well, you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling like there's a spark within you. You're feeling confident here. You wanna communicate. There's an energy you want to charge forward, okay? And something, like I said, is not revealed. So let's see what's happening here for you, okay? We're gonna take out a few cards. So this week, I do see you leaving something behind. The Hangman, Four Wands, Seven of Cups. Oof. There's a huge transformation you're going through. Okay, death and rebirth, right? So that's like you're letting go, you're purging, things are being stripped away for this ending that took place for this new beginning. Okay, it's the cycles of life. You've been stagnant for a while. Okay, you've been stagnant for a while here. Okay, trying to see things from a different perspective here. I see a new beginning for you in places. Maybe some of you are buying a new home. Maybe you're relocating, so you could be relocating into a new home here. Okay, but there is stability in the home, and well, and the thing is that uh, you're looking at something here, okay, and there's been disappointment in something that you've been looking. This is okay, and you've been hiding through your emotions on this. There's been defeat and oppression, okay, and the tower is come in, okay. So the tower is coming in a situation here where you've been confused, maybe in the options, and some of the things that you want are tainted, or they're not made for you, or they're part of like some type of materialism, or maybe a pattern or shadow self, or whatever. There's something, repressed feelings of emotions there that are not being brought up to the surface, and you are looking at something very, very, very strong here. You're really, really putting a lot of effort in looking into something here where there's been disappointment. And like I said, you've been hiding behind your emotions, and there's been defeat and oppression, but the tower is coming in here. Okay. And the tower, when it comes in, it's going to bring you fortune. Whatever it is here, there's a huge transformation that you're going through. Just want to let you know, okay? So let's get started here. Just going to take out the cards and then, of course, tell you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, whatever it is, if at one point you're moving slowly towards something here, okay, where you're being patient, persevering through something, taking your time, you're making effort. Um, Something is going to shift from very slow to very quickly, very fast. Okay, very nice energy here. Um, I feel that in the past, there could be something of the past here that there was something that was conflicted. There was maybe some type of drama or conflict or competition. But some of you had to take time out and complete things. You had to take out time out to heal, to be at peace here, for this Ace of Cups to come in of abundance here. That's what's taking place. In the current energy, you're seeing something from a different viewpoint. You're seeing something from a bigger picture. And I think you got that, okay? You're looking at things from a bigger picture here. And it's about you being decisive. It's about you being leadership. It's about you being bold, being different, being brave, and taking action. And I do feel that there's someone here that's coming in to take action. Very strong Leo. Doesn't have to be Leo, but very strong. And some of you are leading others. You could be leading others, counseling others. You could be a teacher, a counselor, or you're being guided, or you're guiding someone here. But whatever it is, it's about taking the higher road. And this is what you have to look at. You have to take the higher road in the situation here and let go of something that's karmic as well. Yeah, maybe in your decisions that you have to do in the future about your partnerships or situationships or relationships, uh, while you are feeling at crossroads in the situation here. You are putting a lot of energy into something here. Maybe some of you're mastering something, or you started something new, or you're starting something from scratch, or let's say you did build already something and you're adding on to something else, or you're changing something. There's a new spark in terms of creativity here. And some of you may have, in the past, may have felt stuck, overthinking, feeling stuck, or thinking negative. Like I said, there's a new door that's opening, a portal that's opening here for you to see clearly and to go through. So you're not going to feel stuck any longer. And at times you feel very restless you feel very, very restless, but there's energies of people coming in and out of your life. And I think that those are the people that you have to make decisions on if you want to keep them or not, because what are their purpose and what do they serve you. Okay, there's an ending of a cycle. Something here had to collapse for a new beginning to take place. A lot of you are very independent. You are taking care of yourselves. You are very grateful for everything you have. It's important to stay here in the moment, okay? Because you do have a lot of inner strength. And what is being shown to me is that if there's a business here in any shape, way, or form, I see that there could be wealth here, or it could be wealth around something, a person too, you know. There's security. Someone here is building an empire. Things are coming into balance. What you give, you're going to receive. Someone you're going to receive a bonus, or receive a promotion, or a higher job, or a higher paid job. Um, I feel a lot of support is going to come in here. A lot of give and take. Like you give, you receive. Yeah, give and receive. And I feel that you also are going to be very generous at this time and helping others. And it's about you taking a leap of faith in the unknown. So there's a new beginning taking place here for you, and it's a huge transformation that you're going through, and it's going to happen very quickly. Okay, so please let me know in the comments below how you feel. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and please take care.